Regent Investment Management LLC decreased its position in shares of CVS Health Corporation NYSE CVS by 0.5% during the second quarter, according to its most recent disclosure with the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC). The fund owned 66,494 shares of the pharmacy operator's stock after selling 324 shares during the period. CVS Health Corporation comprises approximately 1.9% of Regent Investment Management LLC's investment portfolio, making the stock its 12th largest position. Regent Investment Management LLC's holdings in CVS Health Corporation were worth $5,350,000 at the end of the most recent reporting period. A number of other large investors also recently made changes to their positions in the stock. Employees' Retirement System of Texas raised its stake in CVS Health Corporation by 20.2% in the fourth quarter. Employees' Retirement System of Texas now owns 519,100 shares of the pharmacy operator's stock valued at $40,962,000 after buying an additional 87,400 shares during the period. Schaff Investments LLC raised its stake in CVS Health Corporation by 11.9% in the fourth quarter. Schaff Investments LLC now owns 2,509,867 shares of the pharmacy operator's stock valued at $198,054,000 after buying an additional 267,324 shares during the period. Bank of Nova Scotia Trust Co. raised its stake in CVS Health Corporation by 23.0% in the fourth quarter. Bank of Nova Scotia Trust Co. now owns 82,585 shares of the pharmacy operator's stock valued at $6,517,000 after buying an additional 15,428 shares during the period. Mayo Investment Advisors LLC raised its stake in CVS Health Corporation by 26.9% in the fourth quarter. Mayo Investment Advisors LLC now owns 155,555 shares of the pharmacy operator's stock valued at $12,275,000 after buying an additional 32,930 shares during the period. Finally, Ally Financial Inc. raised its stake in CVS Health Corporation by 18.2% in the fourth quarter. Ally Financial Inc. now owns 65,000 shares of the pharmacy operator's stock valued at $5,129,000 after buying an additional 10,000 shares during the period. Institutional investors and hedge funds own 82.05% of the company's stock. Shares of CVS Health Corporation CVS opened at $78.60 on Friday. The firm has a 50-day moving average of $78.75 and a 200-day moving average of $79.09. CVS Health Corporation has a 52-week low of $69.30 and a 52-week high of $98.44. The company has a market cap of $80.08 billion, a P ratio of 16.39 and a beta of 0.91. CVS Health Corporation NYSE CVS last posted its earnings results on Tuesday, May 2. The pharmacy operator reported $1.17 EPS for the quarter, topping analysts' consensus estimates of $1.10 by 7 cents. CVS Health Corporation had a net margin of 2.86% and a return on equity of 17.56%. The business had revenue of $44.51 billion for the quarter, compared to analysts' expectations of $44.20 billion. During the same period in the previous year, the company posted $1.18 earnings per share. For business, revenue for the quarter was up 3.0% compared to the same quarter last year. Equities analysts expect that CVS Health Corporation will post $5.87 EPS for the current fiscal year. The company also recently announced a quarterly dividend, which was paid on Thursday, August 3. Stockholders of record on Monday, July 24 were given a dividend of 50 cents per share. The ex-dividend date of this dividend was Thursday, July 20. This represents a $2 dividend on an annualized basis and a dividend yield of 2.54%. CVS Health Corporation's payout ratio is currently 41.67%. Copyright violation warning. CVS Health Corporation NYSE CVS shares sold by Regent Investment Management LLC was first published by BNB Daily and is owned by BNB Daily. If you are reading this piece on another domain, it was illegally copied and republished in violation of international trademark and copyright legislation. The legal version of this piece can be viewed at https://www.baseballnewsblog.com. 20170804 Regent Investment Management decreases position of Health Corporation Sex updated.html. A number of equities research analysts have issued reports on the company. Buyers Club upgraded CVS Health Corporation from a sell rating to a hold rating in a research note on Wednesday. Jefferies Group LLC reiterated a hold rating and issued a $82 price target on shares of CVS Health Corporation in a research note on Friday, July 14. Value Engine lowered CVS Health Corporation from a buy rating to a hold rating in a research note on Friday, June 2. VETR upgraded CVS Health Corporation from a buy rating to a strong buy rating and set a $88.97 price target for the company in a research note on Tuesday, June 6. Finally, Cowen & Company reiterated an outperform rating and issued a $86 price target on shares of CVS Health Corporation in a research note on Tuesday, June 13. 9 analysts have rated the stock with a hold rating and 13 have issued a buy rating to the company's stock. The company has a consensus rating of buy and a consensus target price of $92.20. In other news, EVP Helena Foulkes sold 20,333 shares of the business stock in a transaction on Monday, June 26. The shares were sold at an average price of $80, for a total transaction of $1,626,640. Following the transaction, the executive vice president now directly owns 59,301 shares of the company's stock, valued at $4,744,080. The transaction was disclosed in a filing with the SEC, which is available at the SEC website. Also, CFO David M. Denton sold 230,510 shares of the business stock in a transaction on Monday, June 12. The stock was sold at an average price of $80, for a total transaction of $18,440,800. Following the transaction, the chief financial officer now directly owns 176,983 shares in the company, valued at $14,158,640. The disclosure for this sale can be found here. Over the last 3 months, insiders have sold 271,175 shares of company stock worth $21,632,597. Corporate insiders own 0.61% of the company's stock. CVS Health Corporation company profile. CVS Health Corporation, together with its subsidiaries, is an integrated pharmacy healthcare company. The company provides pharmacy care for the senior community through Omnicare, Inc. Omnicare and Omnicare's long-term care LTC operations, which include distribution of pharmaceuticals, related pharmacy consulting and other ancillary services to chronic care facilities and other care settings. Receive news ratings for CVS Health Corporation daily. Enter your email address below to receive a concise daily summary of the latest news and analysts' ratings for CVS Health Corporation and related companies with MarketBeat.com's free daily email newsletter.